Well, this tournament, not only this tournament, but the same guy, Dale Lopez, does tournaments for cross country, basketball, and then softball. So the tournaments run all through the year. And this is a way for the kids. During this regular season, we just practice and have fun and just try hard, but that gets us ready for the tournament, and that's where I tell the kids this is where all the rules and regulations go into effect. So although when we play games against other teams friendly, we kind of let things slide, but I say here, this is the rules you're going to have to play with when you get in middle school, high school, if you keep going. So I think this is a great experience. They also get to be in a real dugout with a real umpire, and I'm sure it's a little intimidating and they're nervous at first, but they really seem to really like it and enjoy it and get excited for it.
The basketball tournament started first, but when Dale was running the after-school recreation program at Roskruge, he always had a softball league as an intramural league as well as basketball. So the decision was, we can do basketball, we can do softball. So he put together the tournament, and like basketball, it started pretty much, we played games at Roskruge Elementary School. And back then it was a fast pitch tournament. So what you did was you put your teams together, and he used high school umpires to umpire the games, and it was that way for, I'd say, about 10 years before they switched over to the current format.
Well, I think this is an excellent tournament for the children. I mean, we got 5th and 6th graders here. They're learning the fundamentals of softball, but it's also sportsmanship. So this is going to set them up great for the future. So anytime that we as officials can get back to the younger kids coming up, it's an excellent opportunity for us.
We just had promotion for our 5th graders yesterday, and you would be amazed how many of them talked about the benefit of coming out for sports and how it helped them focus on their studies and really motivate them to do their best in the classroom.
We usually have one home game, one away game, and it brings the families together, and then by the time they come to the tournament here, they already know each other, and we're getting water ice or pizza for the kids and water, and it brings together the community of the school. It really does, these teams and these tournaments.
It's great for the kids, because the biggest problem we have with youth sports in Tucson is we have a lot of kids who can't afford to partake in club events, and most of the districts in Tucson don't offer sports on an organized level in grade school. So what this does is it allows the kids to take part in an organized event and play with real umpires in a real setting where they otherwise wouldn't get the chance to do so.
I think once you get them into a tournament setting that they want to do better. I mean, you have your regular leagues and everything, but once they enter a tournament or into a playoff, the kids are always looking to excel. And so you saw some really great plays today, some really good concentration. So anytime that the young children are able to get into a tournament, it really helps them for their development as an athlete.
This will be my 9th year doing these tournaments, and when we get those kids, that first couple practices is really scary. Like, you're afraid of them hitting each other or getting hurt. And then by the end of it, you'll see these kids whipping that ball around the field today, So, telling them, at the end of this year, we get to have this big tournament in the big field with the real umpires. It really motivates them to come a long way in their skills, and you can see it from the pictures and videos from the beginning to the end. They really do come a long way.
I try to expose them to all the sports. I even have them playing hockey too. The Coyotes donated us some stuff, so I just try to expose them to everything and tell them, guys, even if you're trying it for the first time, if you don't really like it, come and tell me, and but if you like it, you keep going, and you can take it on, you can take it further if you want to, or if you just want to be a spectator, you can. But I just want to expose them to as many sports and things as I can, and if they want to go further, then that's up to them, but it's all about fun and learning.
It's outstanding the amount of work that they do and getting the fields ready and bringing all the teams together. So, Dale and the rest of the volunteers, outstanding job.
Yeah, there's some kids that I know that are playing high school ball now. They're freshmen and sophomores, and basketball like Dale does, and cross country for sure. All those sports that are provided through Dale's efforts in setting up these tournaments, they always go on to do great things, whether it's on the sports fields or in the classrooms.